Honey, it's almost 10. Aren't you coming home yet? Are you working late again today?
Sorry, hon. Forgot to tell you. I'll be late again. So go ahead and eat without me.
You've been working late a lot lately. You must be exhausted.
It's the busy season, so what can I do? By the way, I have to work this weekend too.
Again? I want to spend some time together, at least on weekends.
It's a crucial time at work, so please bear with it a little longer. Once things calm down, I'll take you to your favorite place.
You better, but don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
Thanks, honey.
All right, then good luck with work.
Oh, hon, don't wait up for me. Go ahead and rest.
Okay. Good night.
Night, hon.
Honey, there's no word from you again today. Is work really that busy?
Sorry, I forgot to call again. I won't be able to come home tonight. I'm really sorry.
I'm getting ready for bed soon. Should I put away dinner?
Yeah, just put it in the fridge. I'll have it for breakfast tomorrow.
Got it. By the way, hon, I know you've been busy, but I have a favor.
A favor? If it's something simple.
Can you take a day off soon? Just one day.
Why? Is something going on?
I want you to come with me to the gynecologist.
You mean, are you pregnant? Oh, wow. Am I finally going to be a dad?
No, it's not that.
Oh, then what?
Remember how we talked about having trouble conceiving? I've been thinking maybe we should consider fertility treatment.
I know we've been worried about not having kids, but going to the doctor seems a bit much. I think it's better to leave it to nature.
But considering our age, I think it's better to act quickly. We're almost in our 40s. There may not be age restrictions for you as a man, but there are for me.
What does fertility treatment involve?
Probably starting with timing therapy. It's about targeting the days when it's easiest to conceive.
But do I need to be involved in that? Can't you just go and get the information?
I think it's best if we both get checked initially.
Are you implying I'm infertile?
No, that's not what I'm saying. It could be me too. And if we're going to start treatment, it's better to have both of us checked.
But I don't know anyone else doing this. I've never heard of a man getting tested.
It's a sensitive topic. People don't talk much about it. I'm not forcing you, but thinking about our future, I'd like you to consider it.
All right, but can you go first? If you still can't get pregnant, then I'll get tested too.
Okay, I understand. I know it's a bit tough for men.
Sorry. It's not that I don't want to help, but I'm really overwhelmed right now. Work is hectic. But once things calm down, I'll cooperate.
No worries. Thanks for working hard. You've been working even on your days off. Are you overdoing it? Are you okay?
I'm fine. My health is my strong point. And thank you for taking care of the house every day. Sorry, we haven't been able to spend much time together lately.
I'm okay. Just make sure you rest when you can.
Yeah, I'll make sure not to overdo it. I'll probably be home late again tonight, so go ahead and sleep.
All right. I'll keep some cold beers for you in the fridge. Good luck with work. Hey, honey, are you working late again today?
No, I've finished work.
There's something I need to ask you.
What is it?
I ran into your colleague, David, this evening.
Oh, really?
Are you hiding something from me?
Hiding? What are you talking about?
I mentioned that you've been busy with work lately, and he laughed, saying there's hardly any overtime. What's going on?
Oh, he recently transferred to a different department. He's a bit clueless, so maybe the conversation didn't quite make sense.
No, he said every department has been getting off early lately. He mentioned the new efficiency measures from the CEO have reduced the need for overtime. He said most employees now leave on time. He even joked that you rush out of the office as soon as the workday ends, saying you must be eager to get home to me. He said you told him you help me with dinner every night, so he teased me for being lovey-dovey after all these years. I played along, but you haven't been coming home early. What have you been doing after work every day?
I don't know what he's talking about. I've been staying late at the office every night.
Are you saying he's lying?
Maybe he misunderstood something. I haven't heard about these efficiency measures.
But he was very specific. He said the CEO instructed everyone during a recent meeting to reduce overtime. He also mentioned that employees who stay late get told off by their managers and are sent home early. You're definitely hiding something, aren't you?
I see. If he talked that much, then I guess I have to come clean. I've been keeping it a secret, but I've recently gotten into going to bars alone. That's why I've been coming home late. I lied about working late. Sorry. I didn't want to bring work stress home or worry you, so I went out drinking to relieve stress.
That's a lie too.
What?
You don't drink, and you don't smell like alcohol when you come home.
I only drink a little. You know I'm not that strong.
Stop it. I found receipts in your suit for women's brand items and jewelry. I thought you were secretly planning to give me a surprise present, so I pretended not to notice. But since you haven't given me any of those things, you must be giving them to someone else. Are you meeting another woman when you stay out late?
What the heck? If you were suspicious, you should have just said so earlier. What a nasty personality.
Excuse me?
I mean, if you know, don't try to trap me.
You don't have to talk to me like that. So you're admitting to having an affair?
Yeah, so what? What do you want me to do now that you found out?
What do I want? I want you to end it with her right now.
Not asking for a divorce?
I don't know. I suspected something, but I didn't expect you to be so blatant about it. And you're not even apologizing.
I know having an affair is considered wrong, but come on. Even married people can find someone else attractive.
Do you want to be with her instead of me? Do you want a divorce?
No, I don't want to go that far. I'm not unhappy with your homemaking. It's more like a fling. Getting divorced would be too much hassle. People would ask what happened, and explaining it to our parents would be tough.
What kind of reasoning is that? Are you saying you want me to overlook your affair?
That's not exactly what I'm saying, but you should acknowledge that you've made it easier for me to cheat.
What the heck?
You've been obsessed with infertility lately.
You said you wanted kids too.
Of course I do, but the timing method feels forced and unromantic. And let's face it, being a full-time housewife has made you frumpy. You've lost your edge. That's lowering my excitement.
So you're blaming me for your affair?
I'm not saying it's entirely your fault, but you should take some responsibility.
Responsibility?
I guess being home all the time means you don't bother to take care of your appearance. You used to dress up and look nice all the time. Working women are different. They're busy but still take care of themselves. They shine at work and are energetic and attractive.
You were the one who wanted me to be a stay-at-home wife. You said you wanted to focus on your career and needed me to take care of the house. So when we got married, I quit the job I loved. And now you're blaming me for that?
But there are stay-at-home wives who still keep themselves looking great, right? You've turned into such a frumpy old lady. Honestly, I can't see you as a woman anymore. I think the infertility issue is definitely because of your age. Women close to 40 have a harder time getting pregnant, you know? Men can father children at any age. I feel sorry for you.
That's enough. I need some time to think. I don't want to hear any more right now.
Fine. I haven't decided what to do next either, so I'll leave it to you. But you've been a housewife all these years, so divorcing suddenly would be tough for you. I'm paying the bills, so as long as I allow it, I'd like you to continue supporting me.
You want to keep our marriage just to have someone do the housework?
No, I'm asking for a give-and-take arrangement. Oh, but sorry in advance if I change my mind suddenly. My girlfriend is young and beautiful, so if she talks about marriage, I'll probably choose her. Wendy, I'll be late again tonight.
Are you out on a date again?
Yeah, I'm with her right now. I need to ask you something.
What?
Sorry, but I need you to move out by the end of this week. Of course, I'll cover the moving expenses.
By the end of this week? Why so suddenly?
I'm fed up with your infertility.
What?
I want to have kids soon, but older women just can't do it. Guess what? My dream finally came true. I'm going to be a dad.
Really?
My girlfriend's pregnant, so I'm divorcing you. Choosing a younger woman was the right decision. Now I know the infertility issue is your fault. I don't need you anymore.
So you cheated because you wanted a child?
That's not the only reason. I want to pass on my genes. I figured any woman besides you would get pregnant quickly, and I was right.
Too bad for you. The mother of that child is me.
What are you talking about?
I'm taking that child.
I don't get it. What child?
The child you're having with your girlfriend.
You're not making any sense. There's no way we're giving up the baby.
I just decided, in my mind.
You can't just decide that. I'm not giving up my child. If you try anything, I'll have you arrested. Remember that.
I can't stand the idea of you being happy. I'll take responsibility and raise the child.
What are you even saying? Have you lost your mind?
You're the one who's lost it. You openly admitted to cheating despite being married. You don't even feel sorry or regret it. You're the one who's really messed up.
No way. I'm the victim here. Stuck married to an infertile woman. Honestly, this is fraud. You knew I wanted kids, right? And yet you couldn't get pregnant for years? This is your fault.
Then you should have left me before you started cheating. You didn't do that because you were afraid you might be infertile yourself, right? You were scared to take action.
So what if I was?
There you go, deflecting again. You really are a hopeless man. I did some digging on your girlfriend. I know her name and address. It's Lydia, right? If I tell her that you left me because I'm infertile and I want her child, she'll probably give it to me.
Don't you dare. If you go near her, I'll file a restraining order.
Oh well, I don't know what I'm capable of right now. You cheated on me and your girlfriend got pregnant. She's young, so she can get pregnant again easily, right? Give me the baby she's carrying now. It's not fair for you to become a father while I get nothing.
Stop it. She doesn't even know I'm married.
Oh, really?
She's innocent and truly a good person. She thinks we're just a normal couple.
So you're deceiving her.
Don't twist my words. If you agree to divorce quietly, I can be single. Then I can marry her and raise the child with her. I need to protect her. She's pregnant and I don't want to burden her. I'll give you anything, so please just stop.
Is she that important to you?
Yes, I'm sorry, Wendy. As my last request to the partner I've been with for so long, please don't do anything to her and the baby.
Let me think. If I refuse the divorce and take you to court, I can drag it out for months. You wouldn't like that, would you?
Fine. The alimony will be however much you ask for. Of course, it'll be within what I can afford.
What about the division of assets?
I'll try to meet your demands as much as possible.
All right, but I don't trust you, so handle the money first. We'll divide everything properly with a lawyer involved. Then, I'll agree to the divorce. And make sure this happens before I change my mind.
How about tomorrow?
You can get it done by tomorrow?
I'm more afraid of you changing your mind. Also, you'll have to sign an agreement that you won't contact Lydia or me in the future. At least accept this condition.
Okay, no problem. I'll be looking forward to tomorrow then.
Hey, Wendy, you broke our agreement.
What are you talking about?
You told Lydia something, didn't you? She contacted me saying the pregnancy was a misunderstanding. Now I can't get in touch with her, and she won't open the door when I go to her apartment. What did you do to her?
Oh, she moved out.
What? Moved out?
It was a devastating situation for a young girl as expected. Finding out her boyfriend was married and was cheating because of infertility issues.
What are you talking about?
I told her everything.
What the heck? Did you forget about the agreement? You promised not to see her.
The agreement was effective from the day it was signed. I talked to her before that, so I didn't break the promise.
So you went to see her right after we first spoke about divorce? I was with her until the next day.
No, even earlier. Remember when you openly admitted to cheating and said you'd leave the decision up to me? Right after that, I looked into her and met her, before you even asked for a divorce.
I don't get it. She was acting normal until recently.
She was really upset. She couldn't believe you for pretending to be single and not even thinking about the future. And she couldn't tolerate the things you said about me. She cried at first, saying she never thought you were such a jerk. But in the end, we decided to work together to leave you.
What? She wants to leave me?
Of course. Who could forgive their partner for being married and cheating? Especially not when they were used just because they were young.
But I'm divorcing you because she's pregnant. I'm being sincere.
You lied about being single. How is that sincere? Do you even know what it means?
So, her pregnancy was a lie too?
She told you it was a misunderstanding, right? I think she meant what she said.
You're the worst. You made her lie about being pregnant to ruin my life. You took more than the standard amount for alimony and property division. You married me even though you're infertile, and now you're proving you're a real fraud.
You thought it'd be easy to divorce me. I just didn't want things to stay convenient for you. Starting a new life without money is tough, right? Consider it compensation for being cheated on and mocked for my infertility.
Why did you make her lie about being pregnant? We could have just divorced normally. And saying you were going to take the baby was insane.
I wanted to get back at you, obviously. You thought I'd lost my mind, right? That's why you didn't meet with her until the divorce was finalized.
Yes, but...
During that time, she moved. She didn't want to deal with you showing up unannounced after breaking up.
I wouldn't do that.
Really? Weren't you aiming for her family's wealth? I heard her parents were well off. That's why you agreed to my conditions for alimony and asset division so easily.
No, that's not true.
Also, there was another reason for the fake pregnancy. To cover up the fact that you might be infertile.
No way. Me?
I got tested and there were no issues on my side. The doctor suggested that we both get tested because it might be the male side. But by the time I was deciding whether to tell you, I found out about the affair and I lost the will to say anything.
I'm infertile? That can't be true.
You never got tested, so you can't be sure. But after years of marriage with no kids and no issues on my side, it points to you being the cause.
No way.
A test would make it clear. Anyway, as soon as you thought you weren't the infertile one, you immediately brought up divorce. But if I'd told you first, you might not have wanted it. You'd say things like, "You're leaving me because I'm infertile." Too much hassle.
So, I can't have kids?
If you really want them, find a woman who already has them. You can still be a father without a biological connection. Although honestly, I wouldn't want any woman to be with someone like you.
I just wanted kids. If it was a boy, I wanted to teach him baseball, buy him a glove and bat, and take him to a park and play the catch on weekends. I wanted to go watch professional baseball games together in the future. If it was a girl, I wanted to take her shopping, buy her cute clothes, princess dresses, and dolls. I looked forward to being Santa at Christmas, bringing joy to my kids. I just wanted to create a warm, loving family.
I felt the same way. Even if we were both infertile, or if one of us was, I never thought about leaving you. And if you had left me because of my infertility, I wouldn't have fought it.
Wendy.
I thought we could adopt a child together. I believed we could be happy even if we were just the two of us.
Then why don't we start over? I've realized that there's no better partner for me than you. I'm truly sorry for everything I've done. Please forgive my foolish actions.
You ruined our marriage first. I pretended to be crazy but can't compete with the real thing. Your thinking is messed up. You think I'd take you back after being cheated on and abandoned because you thought I was infertile?
Isn't it hard to give up a stable life? You can stay a housewife if you stay with me.
I've received enough alimony. I'll live on my own now.
But living alone is tough. What about your future, your old age?
You're the one worried about these things, not me. I know you barely have any savings left.
No, I was thinking about our future together. I promise to change. I swear, I'll build a happy home with you.
It's funny how your tune changes once Lydia leaves, and you find out you might be infertile. You've mocked me and done whatever you wanted. Honestly, I'm glad your genes won't be passed on.
Don't leave me, Wendy. What if I'm really infertile? I don't want to live alone.
Then find someone new. Though I doubt anyone in the world would want to marry a guy like you. Dustin went to the clinic for tests, and it was confirmed that he was indeed infertile. Despite being mentally prepared, he cried and threw a tantrum when he found out, proving what a pitiful man he really is. Later, I ran into his boss and explained the circumstances of our divorce. His boss was thoroughly shocked. By now, I'm sure his disgraceful behavior has spread throughout the workplace, making it difficult for him to hold his head up at work. Unable to bear the loneliness of living alone, he tried to move in with his parents. However, they were so appalled by his actions that they immediately turned him away. With no money, the realization of his infertility, and no one left to rely on, he must be in quite a dire situation. Hopefully, he will reflect on his actions and understand that what goes around comes around. As for me, after the separation, I moved in back with my parents and started job hunting. Luckily, I had several qualifications which helped me secure a full-time job. Now, I'm living alone in a rented apartment. Interestingly, I still keep in touch with Dustin's former mistress, Lydia. It might seem odd to befriend her, but I owe much of my successful escape and new start to her. After talking to her, I realized she was a smart, nice girl, and I want to help her as she moves forward. Honestly, the thought of remarriage puts me off, but if I ever meet someone who truly values me, I hope to build a warm and caring family where we support and cherish each other.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.